What's up guys, FriO Gaming here. Today I have a little bit of a different video. Today I'm going to be talking about a story. But before this video starts, I'm just going to say some things about my channel. So I've been noticing that, of course I've been noticing, but I haven't really been uploading that much. And I said that I was going to upload more, but yeah, it just really hasn't been happening. So I'm going to try and upload a lot more. I'm not talking about like once a day or something. I'm talking about like once every 2 days, once every 3 days. Hopefully not like once a week like I am doing right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying a lot harder on my YouTube channel and stuff like that, just like making more videos. So yeah, to start this video off, I'm gonna first talk about the guy, the main character. Well, I don't know who the main character is, my brother or the babysitter. So this story is about when I broke my brother's arm. And, well, it's not really his arm exactly, it's more of his collarbone, but pretty much the same thing. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about my babysitter right now. So I'm just calling Bob. So Bob is he was in like 8th grade, maybe 9th grade, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, like he was younger, he wasn't like 20, 25, he was more like 13, 14. So he had a pretty sick house. So we'd usually go over to his house like almost every single time that we got babysitted because we didn't really live that far from each other. We live like fairly close to each other. So yeah, we go to his house. His house is pretty sick. He had this sick trampoline in his backyard with the like cool basketball hoop and stuff like that. He had like a huge TV. He had a bunch of airsoft guns that I thought like at that time was like so sick. So I'd always like be like trying to shoot them out like cardboard or something like that. And yeah, so it'd always be sick. His sister was kind of a party pooper. She was like every time I'd grab an airsoft gun, she would get like super mad. She was older. She was like, I don't know, like 17, like 16. And she was always like being a party pooper because I don't really know. But yeah, it was always pretty sick. His house was sick. And it was also next to like this field. And we'd always go down to like the field next to his house. And yeah, it would always be pretty sick. We'd play like, I don't really know. I don't even know what we'd play. We'd just like run around, maybe play tag or something. Cause this is like a long time ago. This is before like I was pretty young here. I was like 9, 8, and so yeah. So we were younger, and he was like a little bit older than us. Well, not a little bit. He was like a couple years. So yeah, he was like 4 years older than us or whatever. I'm not like sure on that. So yeah, and then my house is pretty boring, especially at the time. Because this is when I had like a bad trampoline. Like my trampoline didn't even have like netting on it. So if we were to go to my house, it'd be absolutely so boring. Like there'd be nothing to do. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't go to my house. Because my house was hella boring. Really nothing to do. So we'd only just chill at his house. Like he was honestly probably my favorite babysitter I've ever had. Just because of how chill he was. Like he would let us literally do anything we wanted to. And that was pretty sick. Okay, so how this all happened was like pretty simple. Like, so we went to my house one day. I don't know why, but it was just like so boring. We had nothing to do. So we're like, oh, let's go on the trampoline, even though my trampoline was like terrible. So we went on it. We were throwing like a ball to each other, probably like a football. This is before like Odell Beckham or any of them, so I don't know. We were trying to do like sick catches. So yeah, we were playing with the football outside on the trampoline. And then I don't know who it was, but one of us had a brilliant idea to do it inside and tackle each other. So you're probably thinking like, oh, what do you mean tackle each other on the hard ground? No, it was on a beanbag, so it wouldn't like really hurt. Because if we did do it on the concrete, oh lord, that would be, well, not concrete, but like wood. That would be an absolute terrible idea. So yeah, we do it on a beanbag. We like start like hitting each other pretty hard. Like not really. It was pretty much like calm and stuff. Like we tackle him, he tackle us. Like switch off. And the game was, he'd be sitting on the couch behind our beanbags, and like he'd throw the ball to us, and we try to catch it like on the beanbag, like do like a diving catch kind of. So we kept doing this like over and over again. It seemed pretty safe and everything. So yeah, we just kept doing it. It never really stopped. So after that, like we just kept doing it because that's like the only fun thing that we could do at my house. So yeah, we went to his house, went to our house, and then after like a bunch of times, we went to my house. And this is where shit hit the fan. So we started playing the game, and it started getting pretty intense. Like, I don't know why I was so mad or why my brother was so mad. He probably like stole my like Danimals or freaking animal crackers or something. So me and him, we just started going at it. Me and my brother, like I started hitting him so hard. He started hitting me pretty hard. And like, I was just going try hard. I was going all out, trying as hard as I could to hit him on the ground. But then something terrible happened. While we were doing this, I noticed a beanbag had moved a little bit. But me being the savage I am, I didn't give two shits. So I kept playing. The ball was in the air. I saw him. I hit him as hard as I could. This real shit gets real. I hit him as hard as I could on the ground. And then I heard a snap. Blood everywhere. Everyone fucking screaming. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I hit him super hard on the ground. I could hear the bone just crack like that. Like, it was literally terrible. Yeah, so he started just screaming, crying at, like, the top of his lungs. Since he started crying, I started crying. Everyone was crying. The babysitter, he had no idea what to do. He started crying. No, I'm just kidding. But he had no idea what to do. He kind of started freaking out a little bit. And, so we had to call my mom. My mom didn't really, like, care that much. She thought it was just all fake. She's like, oh, sure, he definitely broke his arm or whatever. And then so she came home. His arm was, like, in half and shit, and she didn't even care. She's like, yeah, it's just a bruise or some shit like that. So, yeah, so she went up to her room, and nothing really bad happened. And then 3 days later, after my brother kept telling her that his arm was broken, she didn't really do anything. And then finally, she finally listened and took him to the emergency room, and the doctor was like, holy shit, his arm is freaking fractured and broken at the same time. Like, what are you doing? You just, like, destroyed his arm. And after that, nothing really that bad happened. We all just kind of went home, kind of chilled. I don't really know if we had that babysitter again. I kind of forget. I'm pretty sure we had that babysitter's sister, which I said was that party pooper earlier. So it kind of sucks, you know. She's not the biggest, I'm not the biggest fan of her, but yeah, so that's gonna be the video, guys. See ya!